Well, it was time for breakfast. And when you think about breakfast in America, you think about 10 kilos of meat. So that's exactly what we're looking for. All right, let's get ourselves some breakfast. Great news, viewers. We tracked down the manager. Paul, welcome to Blokes World. Thanks for having us. Now, look, we were driving down the road and we stopped because we could smell your smoker at the front. What a great bit of advertising that is, eh? Because if you drive past with the windows down, you have to pull in here, huh?
Yeah, the smell, it catches everybody.
Mate, it's absolutely fantastic. And if there's one thing that you guys absolutely do fantastically here, besides moonshine, is barbecue. You really take it seriously, from your rubs to your choice of cuts. Can you explain to us a bit about brisket?
Well, brisket is, if you're looking at a cow, now the brisket is the lean piece of meat right above that piece of shank. It's basically the thigh of the cow. After it's cooked, it's kind of got like a texture of like a pot roast. It's personally my second favorite meat that we have here.
Oh, excellent. What would be your favorite?
The ribs. Oh, the ribs are good.
Yeah, no, we've been told all the way back from Nashville that we have to stop here because your ribs are award-winning ribs. I've noticed that you've got a plate in there that's got all 4 different types of meat.
Yeah, it's called Combo 4. All right, we got some pork butts over here. Then we got some beef brisket over on this side. Then we got chicken, sausage, and ribs. The pork and the beef, you know, everything goes on about 10:30 in the morning. Mm-hmm. Now the pork and the beef, they'll stay uncovered like this until about 4 or 4:30 or so. Then we'll take it off, we'll wrap it up in aluminum foil. Then we'll throw it back on here and cook it until about 10, 11 o'clock at night. So it gets a good, 11, 12-hour cook on the pork and the brisket.
All right, that sounds like us. Does that sound like you, camera 3? Awesome, let's head inside. Paul, thank you so much. We're really looking forward to this.
I see you every day.
Well, it was in fact probably the best meal of the trip. Check out that meat. Anyway, after that, we drove just up the road to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's a bit of a touristy place, probably good if you're with the missus or your kids or whatever, but this is Blokes World, so it didn't hang around. On the way out of town, though, we saw the mountain coaster, and it was on.
G'day viewers and welcome to Gatlinburg. We're on our way up. We're on the sled roller coaster where you're in charge of the fun. Got my brakes.
Do not stop off the track.
This is going to be so sick. It's called the Gatlinburg Mountain Coaster and I'm here with the manager. Anthony, welcome to Blokes World.
Hey, how you doing?
Mate, really well. Now we just went for a quick run.
You lift, you lose. It's on.
What a sensational
Isn't it
ride.
great? It's a fantastic ride, isn't it?
Oh man. Check her out. Woo! I've got to go again because there was a section there. I've got to admit, I gave her a bit of a squeeze on the brakes. And I am
You lost your man card there.
Oh,
bud.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know.
That's it, no more.
All right, building up speed now.
But I must be giving back a man card because I've actually admitted to slowing down. I'm actually devastated, so I'm going back up again.
All right, I'll let you go back on again. That's not a problem. Just remember that the cart will not come off the track.
Yep.
Oh, building up speed now.
You have the outer rails, which the wheels are held onto, and then you have the inner rails that there's an undercarriage that actually holds it up, so that if you feel like you're tipping and you start to tip, the undercarriage grabs it and makes sure that you don't fall off.
Yeah.
Basically. Right now, this is the off season, so we close at 9 o'clock. Fridays and Saturdays, we close at 10. But during the summertime, we stay open till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes. We have a long line of people that still want to ride.
It's like a V8 jet boat. This isn't quite jet boats. Sick.
This is a must-do. And so much of a must-do, we're going to have another run now. We're going to go check out Dollywood, and then we're going to come back and do this at night time to experience it at night. This is absolutely wicked! That's the most fun you can have with your pants on. Oh, that was awesome.
I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, I just like it doesn't go long enough. Well, guess what, viewers? We made our way to Pigeon's Forge, and there's one thing on the map that we had to drop in and see, and guess what? No surprise, we're at Dollywood. Where's the PR manager? Welcome to Blokes World, champion.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Oh, mate, this is like the mecca for our wives. They said, don't you dare go to America without going to Dollywood and getting us a T-shirt. We're in a quiet season now here in Gatlinburg, aren't we? It's just about to kick in with the snow season.
Yeah, we're about to start our Christmas festival here at Dollywood, but throughout, we're always trying to do things for our guests, add something new every single year. In 2016, we added Lightning Rod, which is the world's fastest wooden coaster. It's also the world's first wooden launched coaster, as well as a new coaster, Whistle Punk Chaser, for some of our younger younger guests. If you enjoy rides, we have 8 of the best roller coasters that you'll find. But if you don't like coasters, we've got literally the best entertainment of any theme park in the world.
Now let's talk about yourself. You're obviously a busy man. You're the PR manager here.
Yes.
But we were talking off camera before. You used to be involved in NASCAR.
I actually worked at Bristol Motor Speedway as the PR manager there. So did a lot with the events that we had there and at Bristol Dragway.
Well, when we're back at home and we're watching NASCAR, we really don't get to see the actual grading of the corners.
No.
Like at Talladega, those bank walls.
It's quite an experience. If you get a chance to stop in Bristol, you definitely need to take the tour because you get to walk on those walk on the banking, and it is quite an experience.
Oh man, it's so exciting. And after this, obviously, we're going to heading up north. We're going up to Martinsville to
Yes.
watch the next round.
Yes.
What can we expect from Martinsville?
Well, short track, it's a lot like Bristol in that it's a short track, but it's completely different. You're going to see them. You're going to see tempers. I can guarantee that.
Yep.
Guarantee that. They'll be running into each other and throwing some helmets probably.
Oh, so we're going back to the good old Dale E days, a bump into the wall.
Exactly. I guarantee it. You know, Martinsville is the oldest track on the circuit, so I think you'll have a good time there.
Well, we were doing all this research all about Martinsville, and the one thing that was doing my head in, and they talk about all the time, is the Martinsville hot dogs.
Yes, the Martinsville hot dog. Yeah, you need to try one.
Oh man, do you know how hard it is watching NASCAR at 3 o'clock in the morning at your house, watching people go,
hot dog.
wanting a hot dog.
Yeah. Well, while you're there, you definitely need to try that. You know, it's part of the experience. When you go to Martinsville, you have to have one.
Cool. There you go. Look at that. You sure you don't want to come with us? You're better than our GPS unit.
It sounds like a lot of fun, but I better stay here and take care of what we got going on here.
Man, I don't want to get you in trouble with Dolly. Wes, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Now, do yourself a favour. If you're coming to the south, once we've said it a million times, Southern hospitality, we now understand what it's about. It's about getting a big smile put on your face, eating a pound of barbecue, and maybe doing a little bit of moonshine, and then coming here and giving thanks to the great woman of Dolly Parton.
All right, guys, by purchasing your ticket, you are responsible for all risk and liabilities. If you lose anything, including yourself, if you come flying out, we're not allowed to look for you or anything else tonight, okay? If you do see any bear, deer, or turkey, let us know when you get down here, and we're gonna go hunting for it, okay? We do have bears at the top. They are hungry, okay?
Oh, yeah. Whole new experience in the dark, I'm telling you.
2 key differences since this afternoon. Number 1, it's night time, and I can tell you, with all these trees around, it is pitch black where there's no lights. Second difference, bears. They spotted bears here this afternoon. If I fall out, they're not allowed to come looking for me. Kind of adds to the adrenaline a bit.
Secure all loose articles. Gatlinburg Mountain Coaster. At this time, hold on to both handles and push forward. Maintain a safe distance between you and the front in front of you.
Just glad they don't have drop bears in this country. Shake and bake. Getting dark. It's getting dark in my undies too. Whoa! It's more scary at night time. Look at the lift. Oh, look at the lift. Look at the lift. Look at the lift. Oh God, it's gonna hurt. Ah! Yeah. That's a lot of fun. Oh, that's pretty hard to do.
Gee, it's a whole new thing in the dark, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Completely different.
Don't you go anywhere, because after the commercial break, it's time that we all dress up like cowboys.